Okay. All right. So Dalton, you know why we're here. I know why we're here. The audience may or may not know why we're here based on the title of the video. Oh, you don't know? I didn't tell you?
No, what are we doing?
Oh shoot, man. All right, we went to Appalachian Assault.
That's right, we did.
That game that was in at the Gray Fairgrounds.
Yeah, local.
Put on by Grab Some Fun and Theta Events. A little joint effort there. And we got a little bit of footage there. Almost the whole, I don't want to say almost, well, almost the whole Wolverine crew.
Almost.
Went, kitted up, had some fun, grabbed some fun, if you will. And we played this game. And so,
Why don't you go over the premise?
Yeah, all right, so the premise of the game. Basically, this town had some kind of catastrophe, some kind of nuclear disaster possibly, some kind of natural disaster. We don't know. I didn't go to the briefing.
I didn't go to the briefing.
You didn't go to the briefing.
I was watching the booth.
But he was watching the booth. Yeah, it was important stuff. So something happened at the town, and this AFF rose up. The
Appalachian Freedom Fighters.
Appalachian Freedom Fighters rose up to be the new leaders of the town. They wanted to have the freedom to build the town how they wanted, to dictate how the town was run, everything like that. The U.S. government sent their National Guard into the town to help establish a new government, but also bring supplies and, help the town get back on its feet while also having its hand on it. And so the AFF, they didn't like that. They don't like the National Guard. They feel like they're infringing on their rights, on their territory, on their property. They don't like that. So, to set this up, the first several hours of the game were essentially just role-playing. There wasn't really supposed to be any fighting. You're kind of getting your bearings. You're checking out the town. There's a bank, a casino, a hospital. It's very much a role-playing game,
right.
Not so much a Milsim event. Quite different, but there's some pretty good action, some pretty good, overall, yeah, and it kind of builds up. You can feel like the tension building. Basically, we walked around for a couple hours,
about like that.
Checking out the town, getting our civilian cards, getting some money. So yeah, basically, here's a little footage from the event.
What's up, bro?
Who that boy?
That was me.
It's your boys Tabasco Sweet.
And we got the Wolverine crew. We're fixing our guns, getting them ready for the game. Okay, so this first little area that we're in, we were trying to blockade the National Guard from getting into the town area. And so Rich is going back and forth with the National Guard leader, this guy right here. So we go up to this gate, and we're demanding that they bring us our Hobbit, which, if you don't know who Hobbit is, that's Grant Foster. Here's a picture of him. Anyway, we demanded him, and then we would let them through if they would just bring us Hobbit. So that's what he and Rich are going back on and forth about. Rich is trying to say they have evidence, or that we have evidence that he's done war crimes, and this guy's like, well, it's your word against mine. I don't see any, you don't have any evidence to prove to me that he's done any war crimes, so why should I even entertain this, blah, blah, blah. They go back and forth for a long time. Really, we should have had a dead body.
We should have planted it.
We should have planted a dead body, just wrote like Hobbit was here on his chest and brought it out. And I think in this type of role play type of game, I think that would have been enough evidence that was needed. And the cops finally like, all right, look, you guys are gonna have to move or we're gonna tase you. And Rich, he looks at the rest of us and he's like, well guys, what do you think? And I'm looking at him, I'm like, gosh, it depends on what being tased means. Like, if we're actually getting tased, look at my little leg shaking, man.
You're shaking.
I'm like, oh man, I don't know about this, man. What is tased? What do you mean by being tased, man? And so if I was like, well, if we're actually getting tased, then heck no, I'm not dying for this cause. But he pulls out his pistol. He clears it. He makes sure there's no BBs in the chamber. And so I'm like, oh, okay, so he's just gonna pretend. All right, so he's pretending we're all getting tased. Oh, but wait, what's happening here, man? Who's this boy coming in here?
I snuck up.
Let me back this up a little bit. So you're first in frame. All right, look at this. Look at this boy right here. Look at that. What is he doing? He just seen all his friends get tased, and he's not freaking out, nothing. He's not running away. He's just casually walking up to the scene like, what's going on?
Like, I don't know how they didn't know I was up to something.
And so the cops are all like, oh, yeah, we got him, man. Yeah, we tased him, man. They down. And little do they know. Look, I thought he was holstering his weapon. He did.
Yeah, he
Chief
holstered.
of police holstered it. This other guy's trying to figure out how to holster it, I think, right now. And Dalton's just like, hey, what's going on here, guys? What's going on here? What's happening here? Acting like a dummy, and he's got his hands behind his back. Like, what did they think?
I don't know.
What were they thinking, man?
I did not think.
They
I would
just
honestly
let you
make it
walk
that far
through.
up
Look,
there.
they're still not even hardly looking at you. They're just trying to clean up this situation. He walks right through. He pulls the pin out of this here grenade, and then he goes down and gets shot, but not before releasing all that grenade gas, which the grenades, if you get touched by the smoke, then you're dead. So anybody who gets touched by the smoke is dead. Unfortunately, you can see here the wind was not in our favor, as all of these National Guard members are unscathed, and all the smoke is going across all
I got
of
the cops, though.
You got the cops, that's true. You got the cops were down. We were already tased at that point, I guess, so it didn't really matter if we died or not. But yeah, so that was a fun little skirmish that happened towards the beginning of the game. We'll set up this next scene, man. What are you guys doing on the stage? Who is this fella here?
Okay, so on the stage, this is Rob Hamilton. He is about to be publicly executed.
For what, though?
They claim that he rolled a grenade into a group of National Guard.
Which is funny
which
because
turned out
that's
he actually did.
Did he?
He did.
It's funny, though, because that's exactly what you just did yourself.
Very true.
But I guess you were already dead.
Technically.
Because the grenade killed you. So they couldn't execute.
They couldn't.
That's
yes.
right. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
But Cody and I actually managed to pass ourselves as a news crew to get on stage. So that's actually us recording this. Here in a few seconds, you will see the breakout commence
Now,
as the AFF starts the attack.
I'm kind of surprised they even let him talk. Because he looks like he's giving a big old inspiring speech right now to try to rally
Old Rob is just buying some time.
rally
at this
others
point.
to his cause, but he's buying time.
Buying
for the,
time.
See, I would have just popped him right there. Why give him the time today to do this? What was he saying, man?
Honestly, I don't remember.
You don't remember? You were blacked out. Oh, here's all this shit that
the
starts
shooting.
going down. Oh, snap. Oh, my gosh. They're breaking him out. All these resistance fighters are shooting at the cops.
So that's actually me right there with
There's
the
that
shotgun.
Dalton.
I have a cop at gunpoint, breaking old Rob out.
So that cop started going for his weapon, and
He
said,
pulled his weapon.
You said,
I beat him to it.
You said, I wouldn't do that, bro.
Yeah.
You said, I think carefully, man. So Dalton's got a gun on him. He says, bang, mercy kill. Gonna go kill a few of his
Yeah, I
comrades.
believe I got about 3 more of them.
All right, it's your boys. And that was the video. What did you guys think? That was kind of a different video than we usually do, but we just wanted to show you Appalachian Assault. We also didn't have sound for most of the video clips because of
Not
reasons.
mentioning names.
Because of reasons, the audio did not work. So that's why we figured we'd narrate some of it, let you in on. It's almost like a book.
Yeah.
The difference between a book and a movie, and some movies do this, but a book can get you the insight into a character's thoughts and motivations and what they're doing in that situation. So we thought narrating everything that happened for you in this game would help you experience that with us. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't.
Find out next time on